So today we are going to discuss about how to increase reading speed. Everybody will love to increase their reading speed. Why? Because we have limited time. We all have 24 hours a day and we want to get as much knowledge as we can. And if you are a student, you would definitely want to go ahead compared to other students. So you will love to increase your reading speed. Moreover, in our education system, teachers expect students to read much. There are so many subjects. So as a teacher, as a common reader, or as a student, anybody will love to increase his reading speed. First, let me define what is reading speed. So what is speed of reading? It is the process of rapidly recognizing and absorbing the phrases and sentences. We know that what is reading? Just recognizing what is written. And it is the process of rapidly, speedily recognizing, identifying what is written. A sentence, a word, or a full page. So it is the speed actually relates to phrases, sentences, or the whole page. The common observations of linguists says that many people read at an average of 250 words per minute. 250 words per minute. This means that average page of a book or a document will take 1 to 2 minutes. At least 2 minutes. There will be 500 words or 400 words. So it will take 1 to 2 minutes to read the full page. Now just you imagine, if you can double the speed, if you start reading 500 words per minute, it will save half of your time. So time is money. So we should increase our reading speed. It is the speed, the rate at which a person reads written text, that is reading speed. The written text might be printed or might be online, no matter. But it should be in a specific unit of time. For example, in 1 minute. Generally, reading speed is counted in words per minute. Reading speed of words per minute, WPM. Do you know we have typing speed? In the same way, we have reading speed. So it is generally calculated in the number of words we type per minute. There are thousands of books on how to increase reading speed. There are thousands of books you will find online, and there are thousands of techniques. It depends on you how you apply that. What is the average rate of reading speed generally? I have found that poor reading speed is 0 to 150 words per minute. Average reading speed is just I told you 150 to 300 words. If you are reading 300 to 500 words, I would like that you all check your speed today. After watching this video, you check your speed. Per minute, how many words can you read? If you can read 300 to 500, your speed is good. If you can read 500 to 750, then it is excellent. And if you can read between 750 to 1000 words, this is just amazing, unbelievable speed. So how will you know what is exactly my speed of reading. You can easily, there is simple maths, simple calculation. You just set the time, start start reading. After 1 minute, you stop the clock and you count the words that you read. That's all. You can read 1 page, 2 page, 3 page. You can do otherwise as well. You can do this differently as well. You read the whole page, and then you see how much time the page has taken. Suppose 3 minutes. Then you count the word in the page. Then you found that the page had 500 words. And how many minutes did you take? 3 minutes. Now, can anyone tell me if a page has simple logic, okay, 600 words, and if it takes 3 minutes, then what is the reading speed? One page, 600 words. If you take 3 minutes, what is the per minute speed? So simple. 200 words. This is unbelievable. So there are some of the types of reading speeds. As I told you, it is very fast. Readers can scan a text very quickly. They are looking for just specific information, for example, a dictionary, and they have very much speed of 350 to 500. There are fast readers who do skimming. They are just trying to get the general idea of the text, that is skimming, 230 to 250 words. There are average, slow to moderate readers, medium readers. They have 150 to 230 word speed. They are reading carefully in order to get every idea of the text. They are slowly reading, and they might be reading with a purpose. For example, if they have to analyze
Hello?
the text, they have to read the
Hello?
text. Yes, yes. If you are going to analyze a text, you need to read it slowly, obviously. Even though you know fast reading, you have to read slowly. So some books need to be read slowly. Some books are of the nature that you can read very fast. It depends on the book sometimes. But there are also moderate readers, and there are fourth type of readers or reading speed, that is very slow reading, that is 0 to 150 words per minute. They are very poor in comprehension as well. They are, why they are reading very slowly? Because they are not understanding what they are reading. Their understanding power, grasping power, comprehension power is so low, so they have to read very slowly. So many people in your life, you will find that they are very slow readers. So the better you read, the more you want to read, but reading speed is a problem for some. Let us go to the our main topic, that is techniques of increasing reading speed. What are the tips, or what are the techniques, and what are the methods of increasing reading speed? Simple. First is, you find your reading speed, your current reading speed. If you can't know your current status, how will you know at what stage you want to go? You just find out your base reading speed, your normal reading speed. So as I told you, what will you do? You will read, you will do an exercise, you will find how many number of words you read. You can do this by reading the whole page, or you can do this by reading lines. You can do this by just putting a clock and putting the stop time. You can do this. So you find out what is exactly your current speed of reading. You can usually know this. It is so simple trick, as I told you, how to find your reading speed. So first step is always to find your basic reading speed. Then you will be able to increase. If you don't know what is your speed, then how will you know that how much speedy I should read? You can't know. Second is eliminate subvocalization. Eliminate means to remove, forget, or not do this. What is subvocalization? Vocalization is just speaking loudly. There is no issue. When you are reading loudly, it is vocalization. But when some of us have the habit of murmuring, the little voice, many of us have the habit of reading with little voice. You can easily listen to that little voice when they are reading. That is called subvocalization. So most people internally in their minds, in their heads, they are reading aloud. Even though the sound is not coming outside, they are actually reading aloud in their mind. So vocal acoustic is going, voice is inside there. So the picture in the PPT, in the slide easily shows that visual and meaning means you read directly, that will not be a problem in speed. But if you read it, then you speak it, then the meaning, then reading will be slower. It is obvious. So stop speaking in your mind. This is a very bad habit. It is almost very difficult to forget this habit, but you should practice. Stop speaking when you read. Look, you are not speaking loudly, just you are murmuring the words, very low voice. So stop saying these words. You should not waste your time, because when you vocalize, you are actually speaking. You are not reading but actually speaking, and speaking is always slower than silent reading. As I told you, speaking is always slower than silent reading. So always follow silent reading rather than loud reading or small voice. Even small voice should not be there. You stop reading in your mind. What will you do? There are some tricks. Try to have chewing gum in your mouth. Place a pencil or pen in your mouth. So what will happen? Your lips are busy in other activity. So it will not try to vocalize all these things. So that is a trick. You can stop vocalizing. Then meta guiding. Guiding we very well know. If somebody is guiding you, that he is called the guide. Where to go, how to go. So we use a pointer, we use our pen, we use our pencils, we use our fingers while we are reading. So stop using that, or sorry, use that. Now what happens if you move your fingers and or your pencil very fast? You have to read very fast, right? So the guiding, the pencil or the pen or the speed of your finger will help you speed up your reading. It is so simple. You can use the pointer. So when you move your pointer in the book, every line, if you read, move the pencil or the pointer faster, your eyes will move faster, and you have to follow the lines, and it will automatically make your reading speedier. So always use some guide. If you are slow reader, you can use some guide, pencil, pen, or your finger to speed up. Then fourth one is you just expand your visual span. Means your scientifically it is proven that your eyes can see up to this limit. There are two limits of your eyes. You cannot see beyond that. So what happens? Some of the good readers can read the full sentence at one shot, and some of the slow readers read word by word. So expand your eye span. You should be able to see the whole sentence, not the single word. When you are reading, you should have the concentration that at one side you should see the whole sentence. Every line should be quickly visible to you rather than only one word. That is called eye span. So enlarge your eye span. Scan the full sentence, full word. So if you enlarge your eye span, it will quickly speed up your reading. A single look should be able to make it easier for you to read the whole line. You should not need to have second look. Only one look should be enough to read the whole line. Then fifth, backseat habit. We have this bad habit. We have just read it, then once again we go there to read it again. We try to remember it again. Our mind is in the first line, even though we are reading in the second line. That is called backseat habit. So most of us read along a line of type like this, one get the interpretation of the meaning, but as we read, our eyes jump back to a word just we have read. That is what we call the regression. Just going again over the previous reading. Even though we have read it perfectly, we think we have the confusion that I have not read that line perfectly, that word perfectly. Let's reread it. So that doubt in your mind slows your reading, slows you down. So never try to back reread something. You just go ahead. Then learn to read keywords. The observations and research says that 40 to 60% of words on any page are nor critical or neither important nor critical. It means 60 to 40% words are not so much important. Only 40% words are important. That's what the research says. So what it means, you should concentrate on the main words in the sentence, the key words. Rather than reading each and every word, you should train your mind that it should concentrate on the keywords. This is what we call scanning. Let your mind perfectly find out exactly the keywords. It is also related to skimming. Never try to read the whole paragraph. It is not needful. If it is not useful, if you don't find your answer there, you just skip the lines perfectly. So train your mind to read the keywords rather than reading the whole sentences. Always focus. There will always be one or two keywords in a sentence. This is obvious. If you read a sentence, there will be one or two words which are major. If you don't read other words, even though you will get the meaning, you will have the such experience that if you read one or two words of a full sentence, you will get the meaning of the whole sentence. This happens. That is the one of the way. Then eliminate your eye rest. Now what is eye rest? We obviously our eyes get tired when we completely reading. We have to blinking of eyes. We have to blink it. It is obvious. But what happens? Some of the readers have the habit of blinking eyes too many times or resting the eyes for too many times. What happens after one or two lines or three or four lines? You can give your rest to your eyes, but don't give rest to your eyes too many times. Because when you rest your eyes, you lose your concentration in reading and it will slow your reading. Right? So eliminate, don't too much give eye rest, because eyes are the most important part in reading. Now mind well, when small children are reading, They read every single word and then they give rest to their eyes. Then they read the rest to their eyes. So children are very slower in their reading. But as adults, we should not give rest to our eyes. You can reduce the rate of giving rest per line maybe. So you will get better in reading. You have read the you have got the speeding reading rate, current speeding rate. Now you should find out your new reading rate and then you should improve. You should always give some time to find out if my improvement has done or not. Have I improved or not? You should always think that my have I improved, have my reading speed has gone up or not. You should not just go on reading. You should check it as well if my reading speed is okay or not, intermittently. Then visualization and clumping. As I told you, when you read some familiar words, for example, I love you, these are familiar words. So when you read these words, you will read fast. But when there is unfamiliar words, some new words, it will create problems. So always try to read the many words at one time. Phrases. Never try to read one word. Try to read one or two or four words at one time. It is called clump of words, clumping. That is, you should read multiple words at one time. Never read one word. Now, let's go. This is the two word, but we have heard that word so many times. So we will read two words at once. Let's go. Right? So the words that we know very well, we have listened to many times. You should read them at once. Don't divide them. You visualize the words as one word. So that is called clamping. 10th technique is use time pressure. Now, if you have enough time, you will read slowly. But if you have pressure of time, you will read faster. So always give you your mentally you give yourself a time. So you will mentally be active that after half an hour, I should have completed 10 pages. After 1 hour, I should have completed this chapter. So you are sending a message to your mind that I have to complete this. So this is time pressure. Always give time limit. It will help you. If you are physically and mentally relaxed and don't worry about time, you will not read faster. For example, when exam comes nearer, you will read faster because there is time pressure, exam pressure, very few days to prepare. So give yourself a time pressure. There are some methods. One method I told you, the pointer method. Use the pointer or your hand, your fingers to speed up reading. Then tracker pacer method. Now when we are running or walking, there is a tracker and pacer. It will give you the speed of reading and it will track your space of reading. So you can use your ball pen to find how speedily you are going. That is called tracker pacer method. You are using the ball pen as a tracker. How is your speed as a tracker? So it can use that. You can underline the words. It is also a tracker pacer method. Underlining shows that how much you have read. Then you can use scanning. As I told you, scanning is one of the best techniques. It is one of the type of reading. Scanning means obviously you are scanning the whole page perfectly to find the perfect information, the perfect specific word. So scanning can be very useful. Finding the key sentences is the word. Scanning means you find perfect information, perfect answer. There are definitions are given. You find the perfect definition quickly. There are list of names are given. You find the perfect name that matches that. So that is called scanning. Then there is also fourth, that is skimming. It is also called pre-reading. What is skimming? Skimming is obviously, yesterday we discussed, that is you find the keywords, you find the bold words, you find the headings, you find the first and last sentences, you find just main idea. That is called skimming. It is also one of the technique for fast reading, skimming. Then pre-think. Ask yourself for some questions, then start reading. This is very good. SQ3R is one of that. That if you have question in your mind, then you read, you will easily read faster. Why? Because you are trying to find the answer of your question. Now it is related to reading comprehension exercise. You have questions, you read the questions, then you read the paragraph, you can easily and fast you can read. Why? You have questions in your mind, you will try to find the answers. So always have questions in your mind, then try to read. Questions should be from the paragraph. Then read in blocks, as I told you. Blocks mean many words, phrases, half line or full line. Always read full sentence. So that is called read in blocks. Never read one by one word, but read in blocks. For example, it takes too long. So too long is a two word. So it takes, I have read single word, but too long should be read as one word. So that is called block reading. Always read many words at one time. That is called block reading. So always read in blocks. So that is enough, I think, to increase the reading speed.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.